Good evening, it's Rodney Allen Rippey, and you're listening to 90.3 FM Radio Suerte, and this is the Weekend Report. Global breaking news: Russia bombs the Ukraine, leaving 8 dead and more than 100 injured in Kharkiv. 82 apartment buildings were damaged in the city. It was struck by 5 guided aerial bombs on Friday. It is a day of mourning declared in the Ukraine city of Kharkiv. Even the children's playground wasn't spared. 97 people were injured and 24 of those were children when Moscow struck the city with guided bombs. Each bomb weighed 1,100 pounds and was loaded with explosives. Ukrainian officials said these horrific, cowardly Russian strikes have targeted homes and even a city park. Ukrainian President Zelensky said Russia will be held accountable for all its evil deeds. Zelensky again pressing his Western allies to step up their military support. More global breaking news: Israel military said it killed 3 Hamas members, including a commander in the West Bank. The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, said that Wissam Chazem, a Hamas leader in the city of Jenin, actually exchanged gunfire with forces. After he was identified traveling through the area, they said that they found his vehicle and it had weapons and cash inside. They said Wissam also had 2 other accomplices with him, and the IDF said that these men were responsible for taking part in shooting attacks against Israeli communities. Israel has expanded its military operations to the West Bank to keep these combatants at bay. On to national news: officials say Trinidad and Tobago are redesigning their island's coat of arms for the first time since 1962. They will be removing references to European colonization in a move that many are celebrating. Christopher Columbus' 3 ships, the Pinta, the Nina, and the Santa Maria, will be removed from the national symbol and replaced with a steel pan, a popular percussion instrument that was originated there in the Eastern Caribbean island. Prime Minister Keith Rowley made the announcement, and he said that the new coat of arms will be ready by late September. He went on to say this will be the first steps to removing the colonial vestiges that are in our Constitution. There will also be held public hearings whether or not to remove certain statues, signs, and monuments celebrating the once was colonial dominance. On to more national news. Vice President and candidate for president Kamala Harris, she calls out Donald Trump and says he disrespected sacred ground with an incident there at the Arlington National Cemetery. Some were saying that Trump wanted to draw attention to the incident where Joe Biden was president and 13 service members were killed, but it seems that this has backfired. Some of the family members disagreed with the press conference that Donald Trump had held, saying that they did not want their family used as a backdrop for a political press exposure. Donald Trump fired back and said that this was not a press stunt, that his actions were very sincere. Trump campaign spokesperson Caroline Leavitt blasted Vice President Kamala Harris, saying that she was responsible for these 13 deaths during the botched U.S. military withdrawal. On to local Orange County news. Mosquitoes are carrying the West Nile virus, and they have been detected in Orange County. Orange County health officials say mosquitoes carrying the West Nile virus were detected in Santa Ana. According to the Orange County Mosquito and Vector Control District, the mosquitoes were discovered in an area in the city bordering Garden Grove Boulevard and the Santa Ana River, Task Avenue, and Fairview. Orange County residents do not need to be alarmed, but just be aware. Other areas where the West Nile virus have been detected are Ventura, Los Angeles, and Riverside County in recent weeks. They say that the symptoms may occur in some people, giving them a fever, headache, and body aches. So far, there's only been 1 death related to West Nile virus here in California in 2024. On to more Orange County news. Carjackers target 2 men, one driving a Rolls Royce and one driving a Ferrari. They say the 2 men were driving their luxury vehicles. They had went out and had dinner, and they were in Newport Beach at Fashion Island. And as they walked to the parking lot and they were there talking, some men rolled up and these three suspects jumped out with ski masks and tried to carjack them. The Ferrari driver was able to get away, but not before one of the suspects took a shot at him, blowing out one of his windows. The driver of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, he actually was robbed. They took his expensive watch and wallet, but was not injured. So the police are now looking for these suspects, and they are at large. On to local Orange County weather. Current temperature is 83 degrees. Sunday, it looks like it's going to be 86, so it's going to be a great weekend. What's hot in the OC? Hey, all you people out there, don't forget to take your little pooches out. They want to have fun too. Why not go check out the Orange Dog Park? It's at 190 South Yorba Street there in Orange. And if you live near Costa Mesa, you can check out the Costa Mesa Bark Park at 890 Arlington Drive. And if you're in Anaheim, remember, even Mickey had a dog. That was his friend, Goofy. Visit Maxwell Park at 2650 West Broadway. So take your little doggies out, have fun with them. Don't forget to clean. Remember that. And remember, if you have a big dog, sometimes they think the little dogs are chew toys, and they're not. So keep them on a leash if they are a little aggressive. Take them out, get them some sunshine, but remember, other people have their little pooches there too. On to entertainment news. 3-time Grammy winner Fatman Scoop. He was performing at Hamden Town Center Park when he collapsed on stage in front of a live audience. Sadly, they rushed him to the hospital, but he did pass away. Fatman Scoop had worked with some great artists like Missy Elliott and Sierra. This is really a sad thing. He was only 53 years old. We here at 90.3 FM, we send our regards to his family and to his millions of fans around the world. They say Fatman Scoop was set to perform at the UK Remnants Festival on September 7th. On to more entertainment news. Elle King, country singer, and her actor dad, producer Rob Schneider, they're exchanging words. You know, they had a pretty rough relationship in recent times, but Rob says, listen, he admitted to it. He was a young dad and he could have been better, but he asked his daughter, he really wishes that she would forgive him and hopefully they can mend things. His daughter, Elle King, country singer, she said whenever she was a little girl and she was there on the set with her dad, she kind of felt lost in the shuffle. But you gotta understand, Rob was in high gear. He was in the middle of production. There's a lot going on. Hopefully, Rob Schneider and his wonderful, talented daughter, Elle King, will be able to get together and hopefully mend their relationship. Hey, Rob, you're a big time producer. She's a music artist. Hey, man, she can do your soundtracks for you. You know what I say? A family who love each other and they can work together. Now that is a winning combination. And have a great weekend. And remember, get ready to get your tickets for the Coat of Arms Military Fashion Show. That's coming up in the city of Brea, California. That's going to be November 9th at the Brea Community Center. Get your tickets now. They are on sale. And you can go to www.thecoatofarmslimited.com. That's TheCoatofarmsLimited.com. And that is thecoatofarmslimited.com. Get your tickets now. There's going to be a VIP reception. And also for you businesses out there, this is an opportunity for you to be a sponsor, be a part of the event. Hey, you want a booth? Come out, hang out, have a good time. And there's going to be some serious networking. And let everyone know at the VIP reception, there is going to be a technology unveiled that you won't want to miss. So for all you big major companies out there, we definitely want you to be there, and you will not want to miss the unveiling taking place at the VIP reception of the Coat of Arms Military Fashion Show. And that's going to wrap it up. I'm Rodney Allen Rippey, and you've just heard another 90.3 FM Radio Suerte report.